for letting me finish the NL video king.
On the past behind. Let it run through your veins. Take them all down.
My streamer is a square.
It is time to reveal your true face. Make me a believer, and I will be an acolyte
Hey homie,
of the
get
God
targeted.
gamer, who will never back down from a fight. I have been waiting for a sign. Take me to your altar of the
Surely my streamer is my son.
become the God gamer tonight. Make me a believer.
3 years of coffee tips, can't wait for
Yo! It's been a day or two. If you don't count League of Legends, it's been like a week. Drop that controller and give it to the earth. Impossible. Be a believer. Be an acolyte of the God gamer. Back down from a fight. Oh, jeez. Waiting for
My sub is an adult now.
Hey! Good to see you. Good to see you. The God gamer. Hi. Hello. Howdy. Good to see you. Been up.
34 months Poggies.
No. I have to turn off TTS.
Poggies live.
TTS is for gaming only. I can't hear someone saying 34 months
13
Poggy
months
Woggies.
Poggies.
Poggies. That I can't have that in my ears. I can't have that in my mental. Where the hell do I remove this?
Bomb cyclone hitting the PNW. Lowest pressure ever recorded here.
That's fascinating. That is
After
truly
a break
fascinating.
from subbing him back.
Thanks, man. I do appreciate the sub. Don't get me wrong. I just can't want to hear this. How do I turn it off? Do I need Yeti's per? Oh,
Turn this off quick.
there. Done. Done.
Yo.
It's done. It's done. It's muted. Hey, how are you guys doing? Hello, MBV. Thank you for the 9 months. The Glizzard Wizard back again. You can just call me Atrioc. I wouldn't call me Brandon because we don't know each other that well, but Atrioc would be really good. I'll put on a hat because my hair is a little bit greasy. I played a little ball today, so you know how it goes. Don't call me Brandino. I wanted to say that obviously I respect you all showing me some respect in this difficult time, as this is one of the hardest days of my life. Okay? T1 Zeus has officially left the team. Oh, where's my fucking everything? T1 Zeus has officially left the team. Truly the end of an era. After 3 straight finals, 2 of which were back-to-back wins, the Atrioc tattoo era, they call it, really. The all-star 5-man longest-running professional lineup of the same 5 squad in League of Legends is officially disbanding. I mean, he's the only one leaving, but it's going to be a different top laner. The drama on the agents is wild. I assume it was a high-stakes negotiation and that he got the absolute bag. So I can't be mad at him. I mean, you know, you're Zeus. You just won back-to-back world championships. Now's the time to get the bag. But he got 3 million. Wait, is that true? Do you have a link on that? Zeus 3 million? The rumor is Zeus received a huge offer from HLE between 2.2 and $3 million. 3 billion Korean won. Bro won fucking, how much was in the In the giant ball. That big ball of cash. All right, just a little bit less than you would win in Squid Game. 456 billion. Yeah. Well, and all he has to do is just play League of Legends, which is harder. Which is harder. It's crazy. He is doing something more difficult than Squid Game, but getting paid less. How the fuck is that fair? How the fuck is that fair? T1 Doran. I saw a lot of memes about this. If you guys don't follow League of Legends, Doran is a choke artist, bro. He's a great top laner, but he's a choke artist. And so everyone was saying, like, if Faker can win again with Doran, he truly is the GOAT. Then nothing can stop him. DOJ forces T1 to sell Zeus. Yeah, no, for real. Atrioc, the Blev here. I heard you already voted for the Game Awards. You can vote for the Game Awards on Twitch? Wait. I didn't do this yet. I kind of want to do this. How? Where do I do this? Cast your vote on the Game Awards website. Allow all. I don't want to do it on Twitch. Vote now. Oh, interesting. Wait, let's just do this. Let's do a quick Game Awards vote. Bro didn't vote again. I voted, all right? That's why I got the sticker. If anything, this vote will be more important. Because as a Californian, when I vote for this, my vote actually matters. When I vote in the presidential election, my vote doesn't matter, dude. Okay. Game of the year. Wow, they start off with the banger? Game of the year. Now, as an avid completer of games, I've already beaten all 6 of these. Remember the stream I did for this? Guys, that was fucking wild. Remember the Astrobot stream? The good times we had? Dude, remember when we did Black Myth Wukong and the guy made that song and we all cheered and sang along as I beat the final monkey in Wukong and everyone was like, damn, that's crazy. Damn, that was a fun. Pookie raid! Holy shit, thank you, Squeaks, for the raid. Appreciate that. Don't... Okay, I got a question. Does Squeaks call it a Pookie raid, or is his chat just sort of co-opted it and called it that? No, I don't know. Because I've never really heard Squeaks refer to himself as Pookie. It feels like it's sort of forced upon him. It's like us calling you Glizzy. Not quite the same. Anyway, welcome, Squeaks Raiders. We are just about to vote for the Game of the Year nominees at Jeff Keighley's masturbatory award show. I want to know what Squeaks voted. He told me if Squeaks didn't vote Astrobot, I would consider him a huge fucking liar because he told me on Discord this is his game of the generation. He said this is the best game he's played in a long fucking time. Squeaks voted for Trump. I didn't ask for his election results. We all know what he voted for in the election. Okay? He voted for Trump. He went to California. He voted for legalized slavery, which was on the ballot. He voted there. And then actually, do you guys ever think that Squeaks votes for Kamala because he wants her to win so he can riot again? Do you think he got such a taste for blood at the first January 6th that he actually votes against what he wants to win? So that I think that's why he did it. If he did vote for Kamala, that's why. Okay, so here's the thing. I haven't beaten any of these games. I played this game. I liked it a lot. I played this game. I did beat it. I liked it a lot. If I have to pick one, it's Balatro. This is actually the one I have to pick. Wait, let me sign in. Oh, wait, the fuck? That's my league scene. Sign in with Twitch, not Google. All right, I'll sign in with Twitch. It says we take your privacy seriously, so it probably just fucking puts my... I think the cool thing about Balatro is if it wins, there will be so many pissed people on the internet. If Balatro wins, there will be so many game devs that are angry as fuck on Twitter for weeks. It winning would cause such a ruckus. There would be just insane long Twitter threads and takes and fucking... So that alone is the reason I wanted to win. It also is a great fun game. I mean, that's just... It's also a sign of how the industry's changing, because one dude can make a game now that just blows the fuck up because it gets seen by YouTubers or streamers or whatever and just hits a wider audience. Like, you don't need a gigantic EA marketing budget, and the games are easier to make. 90% L. I do think it's crazy. It's crazy that Northern Lion probably caused 70% of their sales and gets zero of the dollars. I think it's crazy how little he receives in terms of what he... If he had never played this game, not one instance, I wonder what its actual sales... It's a great game, but I wonder what its actual sales would be. Gotta be so much lower. All right, well, I'll vote for it. That's my vote. Next category. Best game direction. This is... I said this exact same speech last year, but I'm going to say it again. If for the average gamer voter, what the fuck? Why do we... I understand if it's all industry and you want to make a distinction, but who the fuck's going to make a distinction here? If you like one of these games, you're going to vote it twice. It's like the same fucking category, the same game. It's so stupid. But as an elite gamer, as someone who truly understands, obviously I'm going to vote for Astrobot, which had a better game direction. And that direction is never being played on my stream. Best narrative. You know what I would have voted for this? And I bet it clears all these fucking games. Mouthwashing. Mouthwashing was the best story I've played in a game in a hot minute. And they managed to do it in a nice 3-hour game instead of, instead of a fucking 50-hour... Mouthwashing was it was like a movie. It was like I was playing a movie. It was great. It had a real fucking serious story. It was told well. I loved it. I wish I could vote for that. I wish I could write it in like a third-party candidate that can never win. I wish I could throw away my vote on the metaphorical Jill Stein of narrative games. But instead, I will pick... I'll pick this game because they worked with us at NVIDIA. Which is like probably the sign of a bad narrative because all they care about was graphics. But... they get my vote. Best art direction. This is all about graphics. And of course, it's not in here. I don't know. I think it's weird this game's even included. But I thought that was a unique take. And then I saw all of Twitter was saying, why is a DLC even included? And now my natural instinct to be a contrarian makes me want to support it. I just don't like when a bunch of fucking losers on Twitter care too passionately about something. It makes me like, well, who cares? Metaphor got crazy UI. I don't know. My gut would probably give it to like Neva or Astrobot because I think that's cooler art. We could also do Black Myth. I mean, this is also a beautiful fucking game. All right, fuck it. I don't care. It'd be nice if they won. Best score and music. Okay, this is again tough. I know about Silent Hill 2 music from the background of some librarian VODs. Where it's kind of faintly playing over him rambling about something. I don't know that that is powerful enough. I don't know if that's powerful enough to give it the win. But it's all I've got to go on here. It turns out that every single category has 5 games in it. This is fucking ridiculous. This is ridiculous. We're like fucking 6 categories in and it's the same 6 games. There was more than 6 games this year. This is so stupid. Best audio design. And also, by the way, again, not to be a fucking picky Peter here, but audio design and music for an average gamer like me, a simpleton, okay? I just drive my Ford F-150 loaded up with 2x4s down to the Walmart. I think they're the same thing. I'll pick Silent Hill 2. It's so each of the AAA games can win. You think Jeff Keighley promises everyone at least one award? Every major, super major release, he says, don't worry, you'll at least get one. That way you can show up at my show and come up there and you're not going to be embarrassed. You're going to get a... Okay, best performance. Interesting. Best performance. Well, let me think here as a dispassionate gamer. Let me put on my Asmongold hat for a second. Woke. Something about this one, though. Something about this one. I feel like this performance was more nuanced. You know, it spoke to me as a gamer. It felt like it had a powerful message. The rest of these just, I feel like they were too political in a way. Do you know what I'm saying? Just a thought I had. No, I mean, to be honest, the only one I've experienced is Humberley's here from Star Wars Outlaws, but I can't say I particularly liked it. I don't think it was like super bad or anything. It just like it certainly didn't hook me. But I guess it can win by default. I haven't played any of them. Is there one of these that super stands out? Like, isn't this supposed to be like an amazing performance? Isn't it like the best mocap performance in gaming history? Like they, it's like deep emotion, and yeah, I'll put this one. I think that makes sense. That's a good win. Innovation and accessibility. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 made it accessible to people that cannot read. Diablo 4 made it accessible to people that wanted to play on their phones and spend money. Dragon Age The Veilguard made it accessible to Polygon journalists. Prince of Persia The Lost Crown made it accessible to just me, and I lost half my viewers playing it. Star Wars Outlaws made it accessible to, I don't know, people that wanted to short Ubisoft stock. All of these were pretty accessible. I will go with Call of Duty because illiteracy's on the rise. Games for Impact, for a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. What is the greatest game for impact here? Let me sit my white ass down and tell you the right answer. And I do know the right answer here. There's only one that I think had a true impact. And I think it is obviously indica, because that's the type of weed that I smoke. Next. Okay. Best ongoing. Awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content. Okay. I was going to say, if it's Diablo 4, that's fucking insane. The answer is there's actually only two answers here. It's Destiny or it's Fortnite. Everything else is a joke answer. It's Destiny or it's Fortnite. And the answer probably is Fortnite. Helldivers is unserious. I mean, Helldivers just was like a normal game release where it had a big pop at the beginning. It ran for a while and then it fell off, which means it's not really an ongoing. Like, only these two games have year after year after year put enough new content to keep people coming back. People are addicted to Destiny for years, Fortnite for years. It's one of these two. These are. I mean, both these developers have proved that if they crunch their workers enough, if they have the devs skip enough Christmases, they can get out a new item every week through the holidays every year. Atrioc should play Final Fantasy 14. I swear to God, I'm not even kidding. I'd rather take a nail through my big toe and hammer it. Luckily, I don't have to choose, but if I had to choose, I would do that, and I'm not kidding. Before that or 100 hours of Final Fantasy. Okay? Because I've seen too many people lose their lives to Final Fantasy 14. I have friends who I feel like I've lost to this game. And I'm a League addict, okay? It's that bad. Final Fantasy is absurdly addictive. And it's worse. So I think I'll pick Fortnite. I know it's kind of a mainstream answer, but I think it's the right answer. I think Epic Games has truly made this game ongoing in a crazy way. Best community support. Well, I'm glad they took Destiny off here because they just fired all the community dev team. It's No Man's Sky, right? No Man's Sky is the greatest comeback in history. No Man's Sky was the most made fun of game at launch and is now widely celebrated. That's like an easy answer. If you're part of that community, you feel like incredibly vindicated by the developer. They've done an incredible job. The other one could be Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate, because it's including social media activity. They had a great social presence. They kept the game patched. I don't know. It could be one of these two, but I think this is like the great comeback story. So I'm going to vote for this. Best independent game. Ooh. It's one of these two. I mean, the best one is Animal Well. I think that's without a doubt. But it's like, you know how every year, people don't do this anymore, but if you watch the Oscars, there would be like, some movie about like the Holocaust or something that looks really dreary and gray and it wins like best actor. And everyone recommends it and you're like, yeah, I'll put it on my list. I can't wait to watch it. It's very good. Obviously, it's a good movie. If you did watch it, you would enjoy it, but you keep putting it off. Animal Well is like that, I think, for a lot of people. Animal Well is obviously good. We all know it's good, but it's like daunting. It's like you're afraid to jump into it. And Balatro is like sitting your ass down on the couch and watching Always Sunny or something. That's also a good show, but it's just also so much easier to get into. So you can do it without thought. And I think Balatro is that. So it's a tough call for me. I think this is probably the right answer, but I have played tons of hours of this and I only watched this. I watched a playthrough. It was pretty fun. I don't know. I'll go Animal Well. I think it'd be cool. It'd be cool if Donkey got up there. It'd be cool if he won. I'll vote Dunk. The Dunkster. Best debut indie game. Dude, this game kind of failed to launch, huh? Plucky Squire? It was like so much hype, beautiful art style, and then it came out and everyone was like, It was all right. The concept was so cool, but I guess the execution wasn't there because reviews were pretty middling. Also similar with Manor Lords to me, but I could be wrong. You know, Manor Lords is the most wishlisted game in Steam history. It was like absurdly wishlisted. It launched with already a gazillion sales and then it kind of just fell off. They didn't have a lot of content, you know? Manor Wars' numbers on YouTube? Interesting. Best debut indie game. I honestly think it's Balatro again. But it could be any of these. I mean, they're all awesome. But I think this is like such an unreal... just the amount of money and success he had off of a game he made in his spare time is like... I think there's like probably conservatively 50,000 new developers who are trying to make a project because of this game's success. I think we're going to see 4 million poker games next year of or some sort. So like this was the real one. Because I think if people see this game, they don't get inspired to make their own as much because it's so complicated and hard and difficult and has so much depth and takes But this is like, it's just like, just a good idea. I'll click this. That's my answer. Best mobile game. Don't care. Don't care. Honestly, don't care. Mobile gaming, I spit on you. A pox on you. Which one makes the developer the most money? Which one is the most adept at milking whales? Balatro Sweep? No, I don't want to vote for it again. Which of these games has the most predatory gotcha mechanics? Wuthering Waves? Is that it? That's what I'll vote for. ZZZ or Wuthering Waves? It's Zenless? Okay, easy. That's what I want to vote for. I just want to celebrate truly not giving a shit about your player's mental. Oh, which one has the biggest knockers on the anime waifus that you can spin for? Is that also ZZZ? Okay, then that 100%. Yeah, that's gonna be my pick then. Playing ZZZ as we speak, bro. You're addicted. There's no benefit. I swear to God, you'd be better off playing League of Legends, and that's crazy. Where's Farm Merge with? Not addicted, bro's a victim. Yeah, I guess. Best VR AR. My understanding is this game is the best VR AR, but I haven't played them. But I've heard this is the best, so I'll give it a vote. I want to play this really bad. Need to get everything set up. Best action game. Ooh, Black Myth. Black Myth, bro, easy. Or Helldivers 2. Could be Helldivers 2. I'm just trying to think back. You know, everyone gets mad at Helldivers 2 because whatever, they didn't get to play it forever. Or like they fell off. But like Helldivers 2, if you think about it as a game, as if it was a single player game, I got so many hours of fun out of it in that period where it was hot. It was fun. And it brought some friends together, and I played with Clint and Mango. I had a good time. Like I thought it was unique and fun. I'm gonna vote for Helldivers 2. I had a good time. Best action adventure. I think this game was so hype. And it didn't really ever catch on. Star Wars Outlaws had a great gambling mode called Sabak, but everything else sucked. Yeah, it did suck. Honestly, I'm not trying. I don't even want to defend it. The stealth was so bad that I really thought it was very bad. But the Sabak was really fun. And then I watched Linkus play this, and it looked pretty good. I'll vote this. It's not gonna win, but I'll vote this. Best RPG. Elden Ring. Yeah. Elden Ring. Not the DLC. Well, I mean, it's a great game. There's enough content in this to be a full game. Do you understand? Even though it's a DLC, it's like if they made it a new game with the exact same stuff, but you just started a new character, you know, it's not a... it's really not, though. It is, though. It like, if it was a standalone game, like, there's as much in Shadow of the Erdtree as there is in, like, some other released Souls-like. And that is a full game, and you'd be like, well, that's a new game, and this one's not. It's the fucking 100. Yeah, there's easily enough. There's enough bosses. There's enough world. And if they made it a standalone game, people would buy it, and it would be. It's not different enough from Elden Ring. What does it mean to be different enough? So what if they made Elden Ring 2 next year, and it's an entirely new game, but it's the same engine? Is that not different enough? What is that? There is more in Shadow of the Erdtree than in Lies of P. I mean, I haven't finished Shadow of the Erdtree, but they're like about the same length, about the same size. That's totally fine. It's totally fine. The only argument you can make is that you have to buy the first one, so it's fucked up in a way. Like, that's the only argument you can make, is that, like, I shouldn't have to buy the first one for it to be a new game. But that, like, as in terms of content, it's not like it's a small little patch or whatever. I think personally they should include every single patch to every game as a separate line item in the award show. They should have like, if they add one item to Fortnite, that should be a whole separate game. That's just me though. That's just my take. Best fighting game. No rivals? Tekken 8. Tekken 8, easy. Easy Tekken 8. Best family. Where's Fast and the Furious? Best family game. Nintendo with the fucking domination. Although Sony moving in on their territory. We're gonna talk about Sony today, by the way. Let me tell you something. I don't know this game, but 3 out of 5 of these you couldn't actually play with your family. This is the only one. I'll put Mario Party. Best sim / strategy. Age of Mythology Retold. Easy. Clap. This is a great remake. It was a great remake, and it had a really, really fun multiplayer scene that I was watching for quite a bit. This game was very well done. They made it look good. They ported everything beautifully. It ran smooth. I liked it a lot. I was super impressed. Maybe Blizzard's at the bar too low, but that was good. Best sport / racing. I don't give a fuck. Never have, never will. Never have, never will. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. What do you think, Chad? What's the fucking F1? F1 24. Fine. I think that's the one Stans would play, so easy. Easy. Okay. Best multiplayer. Interesting. Helldivers. Helldivers free. That was really fun. Best adaptation. Oh, it's okay. It's outside of. It's Arcane. I guess it could be Fallout. I only watched episode 1 of Fallout, but it was really good. It's definitely, the answer is Arcane. Every other answer is a meme. It's 100% Arcane. But I just hate to give League of Legends the nod, given how many hours of my life they've stolen. Just wait for the next one. I'll do Arcane. Best adaptation. Most anticipated game. Oh, this one's good because I don't know if they've played it. Well, this is a stupid question. Because everyone, this has to win. It's gonna be GT. You can't even include this. This is so stupid. It's been most anticipated for fucking 10 years. And where's Silksong? Wait, where the fuck is Silksong? Death Stranding 2 is on here and Silksong's not? Monster Hunter Wilds, there's like a new one of these every fucking 6 months. Silksong's not real. It's real, and it should be on here. If GTA 6 is on here, Silksong should be on here, bro. What the fuck? I'll put GTA 6. I'll put GTA 6, but my answer is Silksong. GTA 6 got announced. So did Silksong. They just fucking canceled it. Content Creator of the Year. Is this okay. I'm not voting yet. Stop skipping ahead. This is the 5 Content Creators of the Year. This is the 5? Where's Cadril or Kai or Atrioc? Where's the big 3? Cadril, Kai, and Big A. I don't understand. Like, what? This is such a weird snub for us 3. I feel like we've been. Doesn't that just feel odd to you, Chad? That us 3 didn't get included. Iron Mouse could have been on here too. Speed could have been on here. I'll be honest with you. You know how I'm going to vote? Some of you might not even like this. I'm going to vote Queso because every single time I've tuned into this guy's stream, he's playing a different game, usually an indie game, and he's having a good time. I think that's admirable. That's admirable. That's like a fucking, he doesn't chase any trend. I have never seen this guy like hop on whatever game is popping. He's just playing a new, I think he's like a little bit, fat. Just trying to farm out. No, I think he's a little bit, I don't know, loud for me, but I still enjoy it. Like I think he's, if I had a brain rotted son who was watching Twitch all day and he had to watch like all of the big streamers or one of the big streamers, I would pick Queso. I would pick Queso 100%. Not NL. I'm talking about the super big ones. The super, like, 30, 40, 50K. Not Jinxie. No, I think over Jinxie. Yeah, I think Queso's the best of that massive class of streamers for gaming. It's cool. I respect it a lot. Queso's like old school YouTubers. Yeah, he's got, I don't know, he's got a style that's cool. And I do respect it. So I'll give it a dub. All right, best esports game. Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, League of Legends, Mobile Legends. I'll be honest with you. I know it gets a lot of hate. And I almost broke my keyboard today going 0-8 as Jax with the most miserable, annoying, lame team and game I've ever had in my life. But I'll vote League of Legends because Worlds was so good this year. Worlds was so fucking good this year. It was the best esports product. Some haters will say not, but they don't play leagues. They don't understand. This is like the best esport. It's crazy how good Worlds is. They just do such a good job and the storylines are so good and every year it's been delivering. So, I give it a big dub. Best esports athlete, Faker. Don't even fucking think about it. Chovy? In what world does Chovy beat Faker as best athlete this year? This fucking lineup should be the 5 members of T1. And me for my diehard athletic support. It's Faker, of course. Faker just cemented himself permanently as the GOAT of the most popular esport in the last 10 years. He back-to-back world finals 10 years into his career. It's unreal. There's no other story here. No Shot League is the most popular? I'm pretty sure it is. I think League viewership on finals is the biggest of any esport. Worlds is the biggest. It's the biggest. It's the biggest and the best. They've made the best product. There's so many people that don't play League or they played League a long time ago, they stopped playing, and they come back for Worlds. Worlds somehow gets everyone back in for one beautiful moment. Watch the Chovy announcement clip. All right, link me. I'll watch it. Like me? Yeah, like me, dude. I was out and then it pulled me back in. Best esports team. Oh, these are all easy. I'm sorry, like what why the fuck would Billy Gaming win? Why would Gen G win? I could see Navi or TL if those are your games, but other countries exist? What are you trying to say? Are you trying to fucking These are both League of Legends teams. This is also a Korean team, and this one lost the World Finals to this one. So don't try to other countries exist me. Oh my God, Atrioc. You don't even understand. Fucking don't even know what you're talking about. Dumb as fuck. All right, we picked this one. Next category. Player's voice. Oh, this doesn't open. Is that it? Votes cast 29. All right. Solved. Now I need all of you to copy my votes exactly 100 times each and then stuff them in Jeff Keighley's mailbox. Okay? Once we stuff the ballot box, we will get a sweep. We're going to start the steal right now. And if all of these picks don't win 29 out of 29, I want everyone to get their best riot gear and we show up at at the LA Convention Center where this is being held, okay? And we let them know our freedom in person. The ballot box is his mailbox. We deserve to storm a building too. Exactly. Exactly. I feel like gamers never get to fucking storm a building. Peacefully and patriotically. Not even peacefully. Hell, not even patriotically. You know what they should do? They should build. Let me give you an example. Let's say Epic Games or Mojang release a patch that players don't like a Minecraft patch. Or it's like a Minecraft update and doesn't have the vote doesn't win that they want. What if they rebuilt the capital in Minecraft and made a server that everyone could join and then storm to let out their anger? Are you following me? We all put some TNT down, we blow shit up, we break the blocks, and then now it's out. Now it's out of our system. That does nothing to Mojang. Yeah, it's for expression. Squeaks did this. I'm sorry, Squeaks did what? Squeaks stormed the Capitol in Minecraft? I know that Squeak stormed the actual Capitol, but there's nobody denying that. I wondered if he did it in GTA. Yeah, I remember. He's done like 3 stormings. He's kind of overdoing it at this point. Do you know what I'm saying? At this point, put up or shut up. Hey, Atrioc, the other night I had a dream where I was in a grocery store and I saw you and Ari arguing. Oh, can I tell you guys a sad story? Let me finish this terrible question. Okay. And she was yelling at you about a gambling addiction. And you pulled me aside to explain how you need to keep playing blackjack and betting on red. And that's how you make the money. Anyway, I hope you're doing okay. Oh, dude, can I tell you something? Okay. I have 2 Ari stories to tell you. Ari's my wife, if you don't know, if you're here from Squeaks' stream. Okay, here's the deal. First is, Ari wakes up out of a dream, and she's like mad/sad at me. And the day before, I had been showing her something I invested in that did really well. No, I didn't cheat in the dream. It's a different story. I showed her something I invested in that's made quite a bit of money. And I was like, babe, this is fucking awesome. Like, holy shit. She falls asleep. She wakes up and she goes, I dreamed that you made that money from financial fraud and that you had to go to jail and that you were going to jail and that I was going to be stuck. I had to like figure it out. And like the FBI like raided our house. And I was like, babe, what the fuck? By the way, not to, but she doesn't follow the stock. I just bought a stock. That's all I did. I just bought a stock. It's not, but she's like, it doesn't track. She's like, doesn't make any sense that like you can make that kind of money from. So anyway, she was mad at me and I had to like explain to her that no, I am not committing financial fraud and I am not going to jail. I did not. I just bought a fucking token that I then dumped on my audience. Okay. It's fine. Anyway, so you're just mad about that. Then, secondly, we got some sad news. I don't even know if I was going to tell you guys this, but I think it's fine. And it's like weighing on me today, so I wanted to tell somebody. Ari has had sinus problems, she's like sniffling a lot for a long time. For like years, they keep flaring up and it's often all these sinus problems. And it sucks and it's like really annoying. And we found out yesterday, after she went to the doctor, that it's because she is allergic to our dog. It's allergies to our dog Maya that we both love incredibly deeply. And it's so funny because it makes perfect sense because she had these problems starting 6-7 years ago, exactly when we got Maya. But we thought it was the mold in that shitty apartment in San Francisco. And then anyway, it sucks. It sucks because every morning she wakes up by grabbing the dog, hugging her, taking a big like burying her face in the dog and taking a big whiff. She like sniffs and anyway, it makes perfect sense. Like like instantly daily debuff. She loves doing that. Obviously, we're not getting rid of, someone said, bye, Ari. We're not getting rid of the dog. We love this dog more than anything. But what we're going to have to do is not let the dog sleep in the bed with us because the dog literally curls up next to her face every day. Like the dog is always curling up next to her. And so last night, we had to shut the door and not let the dog in and put a little dog bed out there. And the dog was scratching on the door. Like trying, like, it was so sad. It was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking for both of us. Like the dog doesn't get it. It's been years of them. The dog has been sleeping with us for years. Not YTA, dude. It's actually very difficult to do. Anyway, it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. We got an air purifier. We're about a couple more coming. We vacuumed everything. We're trying to get, I mean, the dog sheds a lot. There's a lot of hair. Again, we both decided, like, I mean, it's not hard for me to make a decision, but she made the decision, like, we love this dog way too much to change too much. Like, we love petting the dog, love being around the dog, but just when she goes to bed, at least having like 9 hours of like not inhaling dog hair that's making her face flame up, is good. So we're dealing with it. I will say the one good thing, the one like thing that makes it bearable is that ever since we got the cat, which is like only a year and a half, 2 years now, whenever the cat comes into the bed, the dog leaves. Doesn't matter if it's midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 5 a.m. If the cat ever enters the bed, the dog gets up and leaves. So we're kind of just pretending the dog it's a racist ass dog. Yeah, exactly. We're kind of just pretending the cat is always there. And that's why the dog is, that's why we have to lock her out. Like the dog's already gotten used to getting up and leaving. There's a shot that can permanently get rid of allergies. Don't offer false promises, you wizard. Don't snake oil salesman me here. Ari's doing her research. If she finds a real shot at this, but I think you're over-promising and under-delivering. I'm not going to go tell my wife that there's there's a perfect shot. Anyway, that's what I wanted to give you guys an update because that's what's going on. It's pretty crazy. And speaking of pretty crazy, there's an insane amount of news today. Now, I have to update you on some things. I am hustling this whole fucking week to not only wrangle myself, but wrangle other streamers to record voice lines for me to finish up the audio for the game that we're launching on December 2nd. By the way, get to work, available on Steam. Wishlist it now. It's fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome. Look at these flaming rings that you can jump through. Pog, champ,
This story is a metaphor for climbing the corporate ladder. And you may be thinking that the
Sea Dog VA is the narrator in a Stanley Parable type game about making fun of the corporate ladder as you climb from your mom's basement, as seen here. Wait, where's the beginning?
metaphor.
This is your room. You are a poor and bald man addicted to Sigma Grussel podcasts. And you have to rollerblade your way to the fucking top of the corporate ladder, okay? And it's very fun, and I think it'll be good on stream, and I think it'll be just a great game. I'm very excited for it. Worked on it with a Canadian dev named Isto, the only good Canadian, and it's been a blast. We spent 1 year on it, and it's been a lot of fun. So this is coming out, but I got a bunch of guest vocals from like Ludwig and Doug and Point Crow and everybody, and I have to get all the audio right and then get some reshoots and then get it all fucking done. And that's part of my job. And that is taking up a lot of my time. And it's frustrating me. So that is going on this week. Also, tomorrow, Wednesday, is the reveal of the winners of our $2,000 Hitman contract competition. Where's my community tab? $2,000 Hitman. This is the biggest Hitman contract or biggest competition in Hitman history. It is the biggest prize pool and the most submissions. We passed last year's submissions by 50 already, I think. It's got 400 something plus. It has an incredible amount of submissions, a ton of creativity. And the problem with 400 submissions is that we have to watch them all. And it's been a fucking pain in the ass, I'll be honest with you. I spent at least 3 hours today watching these plus playing League of Legends. So I only played 2 games. And then I watched this. So anyway, it was a pain in the ass, but we got a bunch of them reviewed. Still like 100 more to watch. And it's going to be great tomorrow. So I have to watch 100 after this stream, which is going to be a pain. I finish this stream. I'm going to watch 100 more submissions. And then we're going to put them all in and pick the final 14 that I show. How does Hitman not sponsor this? So I will tell you this. I said that there would be a secret prize. The secret prize was supposed to be something from Hitman. They're telling me they don't think they can get it in time. Which sucks. I'm just telling you right now. Which is annoying. So I'm just revealing it right now. I'm just telling, because this is a recent news. I had the call recently. However, it was really cool of IOI to reach out. They did know about the contracts. They thought they were sick. They wanted to support it. And they said, for the future, with a little bit more lead time, they will try to do something extra cool. And so I'm just, it's unfortunate. But that was my plan for this one, and it just seems like we're not going to be able to get it for this specific contract, which kind of sucks. I got to admit, but it is cool they reached out. I mean, they reached out to me, and it was like pretty sick. So what it probably means is that I was going to probably stop the contract competition after this one, and we got to do one more. We got to do one more grand finale. We got to do one fucking more grand finale. Anyway, please tune in tomorrow. I think it'll be really fun. Even if you don't know Hitman, I think I'll explain it decently well that you can understand and enjoy. And the speedrunning variety is crazy. So many different routes, so many different spawns. And I know a ton of people have tried for the first time to speedrun for this. We got a lot of people reaching out to me saying they installed Hitman and grinded for days to try and get it first time. And they finally broke 5 minutes. Or it was cool. It's fucking cool. I do have to tell you something, though. I want to warn you now because it's going to be sad. I don't want to have sad vibes during the reveal. Johnny Axe told me today that he has to sit this contract out. He has so much going on in his real life right now, and he wasn't able to. This is not a build up to a big reveal. He totally told me. He said, I can't do it. I'm on hiatus for this one, but I'd love to spectate for once, if you know what I mean. Like a wink, because usually he wins first place easy last minute. So he's going to watch. And anyway, he said some shit about how grateful he is and he hopes I understand or whatever. And I totally do understand. It's a little sad because the guy's incredible. But that means we finally get a new number one. We get a new number one, and we're going to find out who that is tomorrow. Find out who the new number one is, who's the top dog of the fucking biggest prize pool ever. It's going to be the new biggest prize win ever in Hitman history, which is cool. Can he submit last minute? He can, but he told me he's not going to, so I don't think he will. He would have to do it in the next 3 hours or whatever. Big A, I'm going to be out of the loop here. What happened to your potential appearance on Killer Whales? So the potential appearance on Killer Whales, the crypto Shark Tank, is supposed to happen if they get renewed for a season 3. So once season 2 premieres, we will react to it on stream. We will make fun of it, or not if it's good. And if they get a season 3, then I'm strongly considering going. I think I think they've been very nice. I think it'll be funny. And as long as I negotiate that I'm allowed to be a total crypto skeptic and don't have to compromise my values, then I'll do it. Why not? It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I think it'll be a good time. You'll just say no to everything? Yeah, but I'll be fun about it. I'll be fun about it. I'll be a character. Maybe there's a good idea. What if there's one? What if they did something like they put Bored Apes on Liquid Death? Oh wait, they already did that. Fuck. Such a good idea. How could that go wrong? Here's the thing: is crypto is back right now. It's unfortunate for the world. Can I tell you guys something that I want you to kind of understand? Just want you to understand that this is unprecedented. There's this guy. Michael Saylor. Okay? This guy. I don't think, maybe you guys know who he is, maybe you don't. He owns a company called MicroStrategy that used to do like software stuff or whatever. It was like a pretty niche tech company. All right? Many years back, he decided to pivot the entire company into one thing: owning Bitcoin. That's the company doesn't do anything. They don't have employees. All they do is take all of the money and buy Bitcoin. Well, it turns out, MicroStrategy. This has been phenomenally effective. This is the tech bubble. They were a tech bubble company. Then it collapsed. Then it did nothing for 10 years. And then he came up with this Bitcoin strategy. So the company is currently valued at 3 times the value of its Bitcoin, which is a unique, I mean, a company should only be valued, like if it had cash on hand, it would be valued exactly 1-to-1. But for some reason, it's valued at 3 times its Bitcoin. So obviously that's, you know, by all valuation metrics, that's wrong. It doesn't do anything. It has no growth. It just buys Bitcoin. And so he has created an infinite money loop. All he does is sell shares of his stock at 3 times the value of the equivalent Bitcoin, then buy Bitcoin, which grows the value of his Bitcoin, which is now 3x more for the value of his company, then sells more shares, then buys more Bitcoin. It is the definition of like a fucking pyramid scheme. There's no way this doesn't end badly. He's found an infinite money glitch, and there is no way this doesn't end in tears. I don't know how to tell you this. This is like the most end stage. It's incredibly wild. I can't quite nail down how unique this is in stock market history, but he just keeps growing and keeps issuing shares to buy Bitcoin. And if you tell anybody about this, like there's some people that are like some wise people on like social media that are talking about it. It's like, hey, this doesn't make a lot of sense, bro. Like this can't go on forever. Pretty soon, it's going to be approaching the value of Apple and like the Mag 7. And people just say, have fun staying poor, and it'll keep going up forever. And they're not even saying it ironically. They're like, because he says that. He's like, it'll go up forever. And so it's just very unique. And I know maybe some of you are even making money on this. I'm not going to knock you. Again, this is so unique that I can't truly wrap my mind around it. But I just want you to know that, like, that is what he's doing. There's no deeper meaning here. He's issuing, he is like exploiting the fact that the stock is valued more than the book value of his company, and then just using that to print infinite money glitch. By the way, every time he does this and buys Bitcoin, it makes the price go up, so everyone thinks it's working. It's not exploiting, it's just smart. Well, I guess we're going to find out, aren't we? We will find out. That's what we'll do. My bet is this will end in tears. This will end in disaster. There is absolutely no way this doesn't end with a lot of people losing a lot of fucking money in a tragedy. But if this goes to the moon and keeps going, then we'll find out. We will find out, bro. But who knows when? Who knows when, dude? How does something like this end? I don't know. How does that cycle stop? Who calls time on that? I don't know. But it's going vertical. It's growing faster than Bitcoin by just buying Bitcoin. People, here's what I'm saying. You could take your money and you could buy Bitcoin, or you could buy a company that will buy Bitcoin for you, but less than the amount you paid. But somehow it's working. Do you understand how wild that is? It doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't make any functional sense. He's only taking the money you give him and buying Bitcoin with it at a smaller valuation than what you... It's wild, but it's breaking the stock market. And so we'll see how it gets dealt with. Speaking of that, I want to talk to you about something. So there's been a battle. And you guys are not going to care about either of these two people, but I think you maybe should. Let's see here. Sorry. Okay, let's just pull this up. So this is here. These two guys. This guy on the right. Oh wait, you can't see my. This guy on the right is Howard Lutnick, and this guy on the left is Scott Bessent. Okay, these are the two people that were in the running to be Secretary of Treasury. It's like, and again, who the fuck cares about that job? It's actually probably the most important job Trump will appoint. Now, I haven't been a big fan of Trump's picks so far, but this job is so fucking important. It basically controls taxes. It controls debt. It controls how the government pays for things. It controls how we issue our T-bills. It controls monetary policy with, not monetary policy, that's Federal Reserve, but like relations with other nations. It controls tariffs. It's like extremely important job, okay? If he picks the guy on the left, I will be pretty happy. If he picks Bessent, I've looked into it. Again, of a person that Trump would pick, this guy is at least very smart. He at least truly knows markets and probably can get the United States one up on other countries. This guy's smart. This guy is a fucking hack. This guy on the right, Howard Lutnick, is a fucking sycophant, hack, douchebag, who has no real world experience, no knowledge, fucking absolute chud. This guy will be a complete walking doormat for like Elon Musk, which, by the way, is why Elon Musk endorsed this guy heavily. Now, thankfully, I have some updates. I was going to tell you the story, but then update happened. Donald Trump apparently got so mad because everyone was trying to tear him one direction or the other on this that he said, I'm going to pick someone else and started expanding the search, which I hope he doesn't do. I hope he ends up picking Bessent here. Expanding search. And he ended up picking this guy for Commerce Secretary, which is I'll just say it's a bitch job. Commerce Secretary is like, you get to meet with other countries and talk about trade, but you get overruled by the Treasury Secretary anyway. It's like I think he just did this to get Elon off his back or whatever, because Elon really wanted this guy. This is not a very powerful job. So thankfully, this guy did not become Treasury Secretary. I'm really happy about this. And if they pick Bessent, it will be the one Trump cabinet pick that I'm like pretty pog on. I can't tell you, I'm not a big fan of fucking Dr. Oz. I'm not a big fan of picking so many TV stars. I don't think we should have so many TV stars in government. I think a TV star president is enough. We don't need so many more. We don't need so many more. I'm also, we need Twitch stars. That's what I'm saying. We need Twitch stars. We need TikTokers. He's gonna pick Jim Cramer. Jim Cramer for Treasury Secretary, dude. I think he just likes people that look the part or something. He's always talking about central casting, and I don't know. I don't know who the fuck he's going to pick, but I would be very pleased if he picks Scott Besson. So please keep that in your thoughts, because I legitimately think it's the most important cabinet pick by far, especially over the next 4 years. And this guy's at least smart, and, you know, he's a fucking, I think he's a patriot. We probably disagree on a lot of things, but, like, I think this guy will do a good job and be better. Actually, I think he'll be better than our current. I think Janet Yellen is terrible. That's our current. Let me show you our current one. Can I show you our current Secretary of the Treasury? This is Janet Yellen. And I want to show you there's a video of her. It's so funny. It's her talking. Someone asked a question in the audience. Someone asked her, do you think the US dollar will ever be in trouble from whatever? And she thinks about it. And then as she answers, the sign that says Secretary of the Treasury falls down behind her. It's such an omen. Anyway, her answers about, I've watched a lot of this woman. I just want you to know that, like, this is not a snap dislike. I've watched so many interviews of her, and I find that she is, you know, either lying or willfully ignorant about some things, and has put up what you might call moral hazard in our government, which by constantly issuing debt for everything. She's just let spending run wild and has had no intent in slowing it down in any way. And she's twisted so many rules to make the money spigot keep going. She kind of has undone everything that Jerome Powell tried to do by fucking raising interest rate. So anyway, someone asked about Lena Khan. I want to talk about Lena Khan real quick. So if you guys don't know, Lena Khan, my queen, she is head of the FTC and probably the one person in government who has done unequivocal good. Even if you don't agree with every fucking antitrust case they took, even though I think that's stupid, I think they've been overall great, but she has done things, even if they're simple things, that benefit nobody but the consumer. Things like stopping non-competes, things like one click to cancel, things like, well, I'm thinking of all the antitrust cases, but just a lot of good things for people, and she doesn't benefit in any way. Like, she doesn't, the companies hate her. they're mad at her. She doesn't get a kickback. Nobody's paying her to do this. It's just pure for the benefit. So anyway, Lena Khan is great. And I just want you all to be 100% certain she's gone. She's 100% gone. Probably would have been gone in either administration, but is definitely gone under Trump. And I actually spoke to my friend at the FTC today, and he told me the mood there is pretty sour. I'll just tell you, the mood at the FTC is a little bit gloomy. They're trying their best to get as much done, but realistically, she's going to be gone by either when Trump takes office, she might step down, or by mid-2025 if she waits for someone else to be appointed. So what I'm hoping for is that she finds there's two routes she can take, right? The first route is what every other FTC chair does, which is take an extremely high-paying job at Google or at Amazon or one of the companies they were investigating. Because those companies always will just pay you millions to go sell out and tell them the secrets of the government that's investigating them. That's route one. And if she did that, I would be really disappointed, but whatever, you know? I mean, I mean, what could she do? The election was lost, whatever. Get your bag, you got to do you. I would understand, but I would be sad. But if she chooses to do something else, I would be so excited. If she tries to run for office somewhere or, I don't know. Whatever she chooses to do next, if it's politically active, I'll be very excited. So I guess fingers crossed on that, but that's a big, because of Twitch streamer. Imagine. The most noble calling of all, if Lena Khan became a Twitch streamer, You should interview her. If she is available for an interview after stepping down, I would absolutely do it. I would absolutely do it, but we got to see. Let me turn the air real quick. It's fucking hot in here. Did you see Trump's pick for Secretary of Education? I don't think he's picked that yet. Is this a joke? No. Wait, what? Linda McMahon? Vince McMahon's wife? For real? Secretary of Education? Bro, that is crazy. This is like NBA Centel. I would think that's crazy. Bro, that is, sorry, I had to go call my my teacher friend and tell him that he's finally saved. There's finally a good leader in the department, and they're going to turn things around. I had to tell him, thank God. Thank fucking God. We finally got Linda McMahon. That's what teachers have been asking for. They've been saying, we need a little pro wrestling spice. America is saved. I bet you'll do your homework when it's assigned by the Undertaker, Giga Chad. Fuck, that's good. That is a genuine +2. That's a genuine fucking good message. God damn. That's fucking funny. Linda McMahon to become the first Secretary of Education to have been a playable character in WWF No Mercy for the N64. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. America's saved. That's fucking awesome. I was worried America wouldn't be saved, but it's fucking saved. That's fucking awesome. Who the fuck is she? She is the wife of this guy, Vince McMahon. They run the World Wrestling Federation, WWE. Used to? Didn't he come back? I thought he came back. I thought he still runs it. I thought he stepped down over sexual assault allegations, and then they did an investigation, but then he realized he was going to lose the investigation, and he still owned all the stock, so he kicked out the board and came back. Oh, they kicked him out a second time. Wait, they kicked him out a second time? Are you sure? What a wild story. I only watched the first part, I guess. I only learned about the first part. The first part was hilarious. I was reading Matt Levine on it as it was happening, and it was basically like they come to him, they're like, hey, the investigation's probably gonna say that we should cut ties completely. And then he's like, well, I own all the stock, so I can hire and fire you. I think we're gonna go a different direction. And then he fired the whole board and came back. It was crazy. He only stepped down because he thought they would do like the Reginald, where they do a fake investigation, but they did a real one. What's this? Have fun next year, bro. If you're unfamiliar with Doran, this should catch up with Speed 2's new top laner. What's this?
And they're scared of Bin getting
Right
checks.
now, I feel like they're mega Dorans. What?
This is Doran's.
What the fuck was that?
Possessed in these last 2 games, the Magnet storming.
Yeah, I mean, he's unique. He's unique. He's unique New York. These picks are just puppets. Well, they got to do the thing. That's why I will feel better about at least this specific thing if Scott Bessent gets the job of Treasury Secretary, because I think he will be intelligent about tariffs. I don't think Trump is actually going to be individually fucking trying to figure out tariffs. I think he's going to put in charge somebody in charge of it. And I think Scott Bessent will, if anyone can, won't do something that's shooting ourselves in the foot. So I hope he gets it. I do hope he gets it. I have not listened to this, but thank you. The word is it's going to be Bessent. Well, the word was it was going to be Bessent, and then Elon Musk threw his hat in the ring for Lutnick, and then Trump threw Lutnick a pity job, and then also started looking outside of those two altogether because he was mad about people pulling in one direction or the other. Anyway, the big fucking news of today, the massive news of today, speaking of antitrust, is that the Department of Justice is pushing Google to sell Chrome. As in, Chrome will have to be spun off and not be part of Google anymore. Which is like the biggest big tech antitrust movement we've had in a long time. Since like the Microsoft trial. Chrome will not be controlled by Google. What is Chrome without Google, though? Well, it'd still be a browser, right? It just wouldn't be owned by Google. The thing about it is, like, Chrome does things like, for example, if you're not on a Chromium-based browser and you go to YouTube, it loads worse. They specifically make YouTube slightly worse in some ways, especially on new patches, for Firefox and Opera and other things, because they want you to use Chrome. And that's because YouTube is tied to Google, which is tied to Chrome. Like, they need to be able to split them off so they're not favoring one network over the other. Wait, did I lose my fucking... Wait, did I freeze? Hey. Wait, did I freeze? F? Dude, well, the chat's frozen? What the fuck? Refresh. You're back! You're back. Anyway, I will say it's actually, for my money, it's kind of small potatoes if they did this. This is not like they were originally talking about making Google split off Android, which would have been massive. The first question people will say is, why not Apple? And the thing is, there's an ongoing lawsuit with Apple. It'd be interesting to see that follow through. However, I think just to temper your expectations, I think realistically, Google's plan is this. They're going to try and set a trial date as far away as possible. And then once they enter the new administration, just try to get this all shot down. To like avoid any antitrust scrutiny. I think that's the plan. Wait, breaking Treasury Secretary news? Wait. Breaking news like right now? Wait, like 5 minutes ago? Oh, private equity billionaire Mark Rowan emerges as the top contender to be Treasury Secretary. Bro. Sorry, I'm just reading. I don't want this guy. I wanted Bessent. But I'll have to read more about this guy. I don't really know about him. I don't know what his... I would prefer not to get a fucking private equity billionaire, though. I prefer not to, but I'll take it. We'll see. We'll see if we maybe. I'll look into this guy too because I don't know this guy, but I am at least on a minor scale. I'm happy it's not Lutnick the guy fucking Elon wanted, because that guy would actually just be another way. I think Elon specifically pushed for Lutnick because he was worried that having someone else smart in the room could get his ideas shot down. I legitimately think that having someone Besant would be not even. Yeah, I think it would. I think Besic would say no to him. Anyway, that's my opinion. We'll see. At least Lutnick didn't get a fucking top job. We'll watch it. That's not a confirmation yet. They're meeting on Wednesday, according to this. So, what was I saying before this? Though? We were talking about Google, the DOJ. Yeah, I don't know. They're pushing for it. It'd be interesting to see happen. The one thing I will say is like, so if this was like a antitrust action against, I don't know, a car company or a steel company or fucking X.com or whatever, then I think the stall out plan as a guaranteed will work. But the unique thing is Google and Facebook are hated by both sides of the aisle. Do you know what I'm saying? Like big tech, specifically those two, are pretty widely distrusted. So there's a real chance that like even a Trump administration would be down to push this through. So theoretically, but I'm interested in seeing it happen. I would like to see something that's tried and see what happens. Have you seen this clip? Let's see. What is this? What is this clip? This is one of the greatest clips I've ever seen on a cable news show. It's Alan Lichtman, the Keys guy.
Don't blame the voters. I think, look, we could get into this discussion, but one, I think you're blaming the voters. I think that's a terrible idea. Look, I debated Professor Lichtman before. I told him his theories about the keys were absurd. I was right. He was wrong. I said he'd lose his keys.
No, you were
Couldn't
not
find
right,
them before
and I
the
was
election.
not wrong, and that's a cheap shot, and I won't stand for it.
Well, who won, brother?
You should not be
Who
taking
won?
cheap
Who
shots
won?
at me.
Who
You
won?
want to make your
You
point,
live
make your
in
point.
a total
Don't make
world
it
of
personal.
denial.
I read your...
Dude, I fucking hate cable news shows though. This is all they are, dude. They put 5 talking heads on the screen and they all yell over each other. It's reverse boomer brain rot. I swear to God, it's like their version of soap cutting. American news is you take an old person, you put him on the couch, and you make him watch 5 people yell at each other. It is designed to rot your brain just as much as fucking Minecraft parkour while there's Reddit being read.
own followers' comments, and they all trashed you, every one of them, and supported me. So
Yeah,
quiet with
right.
your personal
yeah,
attacks.
come find out again.
Make whatever
Okay.
point you want.
Yeah.
Don't
Look,
make it personal.
You don't know anything. You don't know
You
anything.
attacked me
You're
personally.
so
Oh,
deluded.
right. I've only
Okay.
been a
Can I
professor
just-
for 51 years.
On this program,
published
I've never been
13
able
books.
to finish a
How many
thought.
books have you published? No, because you're personally
Yeah.
attacking me again. Say whatever you want, but I'm not going to
Okay,
stand
but
for
brother,
personal
you got it
attacks.
wrong.
Say
you were
whatever you want.
preposterously and stupidly wrong. So, okay.
I don't give a fuck about these guys. I will say Alan Lichtman was quite wrong. We talked about it live. I mean, those keys were. But what's funny is I remember my brain is rotted from the League of Legends, but I think I recall when we were doing the election day stream that I ran through the keys myself and just had different answers. I think he just picked his keys wrong. And then when I did it that way, the keys predicted Trump winning. And so it's like, maybe his keys are fine. He just fucking got delulu about it. He just fucking got in his feelings. He was just biased. He was biased about the economy, for example. Like, why don't you flip the economy keys, which I did, suddenly it was over. But again, they feel like kind of vibes. They feel like kind of vibes. How did Alphabet stock not react at all to the news? I think people think it's not going to happen. I think it's not going to happen. And also, just to be clear, like, even if Chrome were spun out, you understand that, like, if you're a shareholder of Google, it could be good for you. If tomorrow they spun out YouTube to a separate company, you would own shares in both companies. Your shares would split. So they would probably both rise. You could make more money. Again, the thing about Google is, imagine this. Imagine that YouTube is profitable now. It is. So imagine if you just wanted to own YouTube, but you have to buy Google, so you get all of their stupid money-losing projects with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you could invest in Amazon and only buy AWS, you would make way more money. It would be valued at a way higher multiple because it's growing way faster than just buying like the big retail business. So if they get split off, it's not necessarily bad for shareholders. It's only bad for like consumers when these things don't compete. What's this? Nate Silver claims to have applied my keys to predict the Trump victory. He doesn't have the faintest idea how to turn the keys. He'll be wrong again in trying to analyze the keys. Bro, he really leaned too hard into this. He leaned too hard into this. The video that we watched, it was just too much. He ends it by, he doesn't have any wiggle room. When you do that, you just get owned, bro. Crazy to do this for so many years and then, yeah, blow it all up with one election that you were just insanely confidently wrong about. Can you explain what keys are? This guy, Alan Lickman, claims to have 13 keys that predict elections. And he predicted pretty much every election for a couple decades. He got one wrong, but it was like, I think it was Bush Gore, so it was super close. And, you know, kind of stolen. So, you know, it's pretty impressive. But then for this one, he's been like doing a huge media tour and all these multi-million view videos showing how the keys guaranteed Kamala Harris victory. And we watched the video before the election and we're skeptical. And then the election happened and it was, so Mudang, 100% accuracy though. Mudang. And speaking of predictions that were accurate, no, not my election prediction. How about this? Exactly a year and a half ago, I said this. So you guys remember we talked about the largest acquisition in tech history. Microsoft bought Activision Blizzard. See, Sony is trying to respond in kind by buying up more studios. And I think if we look at this announcement and this number, we can start to do a little bit of research and make an educated guess as to who Sony might be targeting. And then finally, and perhaps most interestingly, is Japanese company Kadokawa, which is best known for owning FromSoft and a bunch of anime games, which again is worth $3.4 billion. There's a decent chance if Sony is looking for a thing that fits with their brand image of high-polished AAA style games, they could lock down FromSoft. Yeah, they own Funimation and Crunchyroll, and there could be some kind of tie-in there. So I think I'm the first person to mention this, but I'm going to put it out there that Sony could be interested in acquiring Kadokawa. Boom, baby! Boom, baby! Well, not 100% confirmed yet, but came out today that they're doing that. They're doing that. Kadokawa. Sony in talks to buy media powerhouse behind Elden Ring. It's happening. Dude, look at all these fucking ads. Oh my God. I'm subscribed to Reuters. That's because I'm on Firefox. So yeah, looking like it's happened. And the market seems to agree because they fucking spiked in overnight trading. So, which means Sony will officially own Trash Taste and Sea Dog VA. My 13 keys were correct. Did you invest a year and a half ago just in case? Well, I don't know if you noticed in that presentation, Kadokawa was valued at $3.4 billion when I made the prediction. And now when they're getting bought, they're valued at 2.6. So even if I had invested, I would have lost money. Even if my keys were correct and I put money in, I would have lost money. So understand that it's a tricky game. But it is a pretty powerful acquisition. I mean, it certainly would give some exclusives. You know, if Sony goes with the exclusive route for FromSoft, I think that punches above its weight. You know, for how cheap it is relatively to like Activision Blizzard. I think that would be pretty powerful, especially because, you know, Microsoft's plan has been kind of shitting the bed, failing because they didn't sell enough Xboxes. The truth is they can't make enough money going Xbox exclusive, so they have to be multi-platform with the stuff they buy. Like they haven't moved enough Xboxes to do it, and so they're kind of forced to go multi-platform. So that's interesting. Yeah, and then part of it is like their weeb domination. And I admittedly know less about this, but yes, part of it is just like Sony's ever encroaching domination of everything that weebs touch. If you are a weeb, you are forced into the Sony industrial complex. What is this? Oh, these are eyes. Did you see the leaked allegation that Zeus' agent was deliberately stalling T1? I didn't, but looks like a rumor. I can't confirm. I'm not going to trust an R League of Legends post about agents. This could be fan fiction. Like, who the fuck has the inside information on these negotiations and posting it to Reddit? Like, this could be. There's so many insane T1 fans. Like, how do I give any of this a fucking ounce of credence till we know anything confirmed? What I would say is this. I have no problem with Zeus getting the bag, dude. If you get back-to-back world championships and someone offers you millions more to go to a different team, you already have more world championships than people that have been playing for 10 years. And League of Legends is a fragile career. And your hand might fucking break tomorrow. I don't blame him. I'm sad about it, but I don't blame him. It might even be the smart choice, bro. You get $3 million to play. Now you don't have to fucking worry for the rest of your life. You invest that properly, you chill. Yeah, I think that's smart. It's just kind of sad because I thought they had a real good brotherhood going. They had a really good brotherhood going. Did you see the live action How to Train Your Dragon trailer? I did not. I did see someone. I did see someone who was really, really upset about it. Really upset about it. It was Squeaks, I'll be honest with you. He said it's too woke. He said the main character should be white like it is in real life. And I was like, Squeaks, that makes no sense. Like, why is that so important to you? And he's like, it is. It just, like, the actual real life dragon tamers were white. And I was like, what? That's not even real. It's a fictional animated movie. And he was like, no, it has to be that way. And I was like, all right, Squeaks. I mean, that's classic you, but yeah, I saw that, but I haven't actually seen the trailer. But the truth is, like, and this is going to piss off a lot of Zoomers, so let me say it carefully. How do I say this? How to Train Your Dragon is an amazing movie, and everyone that likes it is really smart. I'm sorry, I had to get off the chest. I had to say it. I know I'm going to get canceled for this, but, like, I had to say it. How to Train Your Dragon, the whole series is is a gem, and, like, everyone who likes it had a better childhood than other people that grew up at different times. Do you know what I'm saying? Additionally, if they want to make more How to Train Your Dragon content, that's a smart thing to do because we all want more of it. We want games and additional movies and other things forever and ever. So, like, that's my take, and I'm standing by it, okay? I'm going to stick to my principles and give you my honest take. It's the bravest streamer. Is that it? Yeah, that's my take. No additional take. Oh, I wanted to watch this. So apparently there's a documentary about the early days of Valve or something that came out, and it's like amazing. And I thought it'd be so fun to watch with chat. But I don't know where it is or what happened. It's like such a fucking, that's like perfect. It's a perfect chat documentary. We fucking should watch it together. It's 2 hours. I got time. And we don't watch it today, but we could watch it today. It's Valve's YouTube. I'd be fucking down. Why not? Oh, also, reminder. You know how we sometimes do Shark Tank Mondays or Shark Tank Tuesdays or whatever? Well, all of the Shark Tank videos have done pretty well, and they've been seen by a Shark Tank contestant that just went on the most recent episode, and they reached out to me and said they would like to live react to the newest episode that they're in live on stream. So we are planning to do this Thursday. The only problem is that I think I would want to mercilessly make fun of this product. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. I can't, I don't even want to spoil it. I'm just going to have to figure out my line. I'm going to figure out my line on this, but I think Thursday we're going to do a Shark Tank React with an actual guest. So if you have any fun questions for like to ask a Shark Tank contestant, bring them, because I'm going to have to ask them stuff. Just keep saying they cooked you in the editing. Yeah, I could do that, but are the producers allowing this or YOLO it? What do you mean allowing it? What are they going to do? Fucking break into my stream room and kill me? Mark Cuban? You think Mr. Wonderful's going to come down here and try to fucking bald me to death? No. They can't do anything about it. It's pirate radio here, okay? I'm off the grid. They can't stop me. So it'll be good. I'm very excited. It'll be fun. I think it'll be a blast. And it was crazy. They reached out to me. I like never checked that email, and then they were in there and they were like, yeah, let's do it. So, let's do this. Okay. Thursday sounds good. What time are you thinking? Can you do 7 p.m. Pacific? Also, do you have a Discord account that I can add you to? That I can add you to a call in. Best Brandon. What do you mean? What do you mean YTA? They're you don't know. Stop YTAing me for everything. I'm scheduling something. I'm typing an email. Hey, does anyone else end every email by saying best, comma, your name? I've done this for now 10 years. I think it is paradoxically the best ending. Kind regards? What are you, a fucking British soldier? Cheers? What are you, a British fucking chav? What are you talking about? All the best? Too much. All the best is too much. Love? You say love to your teacher or your boss? No. Warmly? Warmly is wrong because it's not a professional. The professional is best, comma. There's no better way to end. Yours in Christ. Attaches our Q2 quarterly report. Yours in Christ, Brandon. That's sincerely is too formal. Sincerely reads like you're writing a fucking letter to your grandma. See ya, dog. You say skibbity. I'm a Giga Chat. I just use a hyphen and then my name. That seems pretentious as fuck. If you're going to do that, just leave off the ending altogether. That's so pretentious. To finish your paragraph, then double return and put dash your name, it's fucking pretentious. That's crazy. You shouldn't even sign it. At that point, just don't sign it. I say thanks. Don't use exclamation points. Using exclamation points in corporate emails is a low status move. Okay? They'll take advantage of you. It'll get you killed. It'll get you killed. All right? If you're trying to move up, cut out your exclamation points. I'm not kidding. I hate corporate culture. That's so fucking stupid. Welcome to fucking America, baby. I say I bet. I hate when people use all caps. What the fuck are you talking about? Where do you work where everyone's emailing in all caps? What kind of coked up office are you in that everyone's sending all caps psycho fucking emails to each other? Schizo posting and fucking at all. I had a boss who uses Comic Sans in emails. A boss that I know? We worked at the same companies. You talking about Nick Allen? Nick Allen Comic Sans your ass? That's fucking crazy. Confirmed. Confirmed Nick Allen. Let's get that's trending. That's really funny. That's really funny. You know, Lex Friedman interviewed Javier Milei. I do know that, and I watched it today. Well, I watched the first hour 10, so there's a lot to go. I liked what I heard. I need to watch more. I don't like Lex Friedman as an interviewer at all. There's so many questions I would love a deeper question, and he just like goes on glazing and then asks another question. He doesn't ever push back. He doesn't ever challenge. He doesn't ever. It's such a frustrating waste of an interesting person's time. But counterpoint, he also get guests that no one else can get, and he gets long interviews. So, tomato. So maybe the glazing works. I mean, it clearly works. You got a strategy. It works. So I don't know. Maybe it works, but I enjoyed listening to the interview. I mean, it's unfortunate because I have to check my biases at the door. In the first, I'm not kidding, like minute of the interview, he name drops 2 books that I have been reading. And so it's like, damn, I want to like this guy. It's hard for me not to like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard. But I have to understand it's such a nuanced discussion. And the thing is, it really is something. I gotta wait and see. I have to watch and see. Time will give me a much better answer than anything else. Time will. The way he describes it in the interview, it's like everything's working. The way the data I see looks at, it's like some things are working, some things are not. And what's going to prove it is time. And we've got time. So I'm going to wait and I'm going to get a better fucking... Guys, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to angle to get appointed as Secretary of Education. I'm trying to get to appoint a Twitch streamer that doesn't speak Spanish to be a... Secretary of Education in Argentina. Did you see Lula photos with every leader smiling except for Malay? That's funny. Happy. Happy. That's funny. Dead serious. That's crazy. That is fucking nuts, dude. Did you read the Atlantic piece about bro culture, day trading, crypto, and sports betting? No, but I could probably put it together in my mind. I think I know enough about the Atlantic and I know about those things that I'm just gonna I can like chat GPT it in my own brain. What else? There was so much news I want to talk to you guys about. The point of the Hitman and the other thing was to tell you guys that I was able to make slides on all this stuff, but there's a lot I have a lot to say about. I did spend a lot of time reading still, and I wanted to discuss all these things. We talked about DOJ, talked about Google, talked about Trump's cabinet picks, talked about Scott Bessent, but I had so much more. Oh, dude. Okay, so Russia, Ukraine. Not always the most fun subject to discuss, but a lot of crazy fucking things happening. So first of all, Russia did their biggest offense in a long time, all right? Insane fucking pummeling offense, knocking out power, people dying, terrible, okay? At the same time, for this entire war, Zelensky on the Ukraine side has been asking America for permission to use long-range missiles on targets inside of Russia. And Biden and the US have always said, no, do not use them. We will not support you. Don't use them. It'll escalate the war. It'll cross a line. And then after the election, Biden apparently just said, fuck it. Why do they need our permission? Because we're funding. We're basically giving them the missiles. Because Biden said you gave permission. So now they have permission. And so they did launch them. I'm talking about like now. Okay, so first, this is Russia does war's largest attack. Huge attack, 120 missiles, 90 drones, people dead, people in shelters. Terrible. Ukraine responds back finally with long-range missiles into Russia, into targets in Russia. And now Russia is threatening, it's not an exaggeration, they're threatening nuclear war. They are saying that crossing this line is tantamount to the United States and NATO endorsing or being part of an attack that crosses a nuclear line. Now, we don't know if they'll actually do it, but we're getting to the point where it's like where we're saying, do it, pussy. It's crazy. I mean, we are at the closest minutes to midnight I've ever seen. They say it all the time. I know. Again, they say it all the fucking time, which is why it has less impact. But this is something they've said over and over is a red line for them, and now it's been crossed. So we don't know. Like, this has just happened. This is today. This is 3 hours ago. I don't have anything to tell you other than this is happening live, and the Ukraine is doing long-range missile attacks into targets in Russia. And now fucking, here, I'll give you the exact quote. Let me pull it up. I want you guys to just know the facts. I am not putting any words in anybody's mouth here. Where I saved that in my notes. Here it is. Here's Dmitry Medvedev. Russia's new nuclear doctrine means NATO missiles fired against our country could be deemed an attack by the bloc on Russia. Russia could retaliate with WMD against Kyiv and other key NATO facilities wherever they're located. That means World War III. This is the chair of the Security Council in Russia. Like, we're having World War III discussions between countries on Twitter, on fucking X.com. What world are we in? Anyway, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. The Everything app includes nuclear diplomacy. So that's happening. Insanely wild advancements in that. I also will say, speaking of Russia, it's a complicated issue. Again, you can go very deep on this. There's plenty of there's reading you should do, but if you want to watch YouTubers, there's YouTubers that'll go 3-hour videos every week on Ukraine and Russia. You can go deep on it. On a high level, I'll tell you, boots on the ground consensus is that Russia has been making progress, has been winning. Okay, it's slow, it's whatever, but it's been winning. Okay, now, one thing that is not talked about enough is that Russia's war economy is finally showing signs of being fucked. I mentioned the guns and butter thing last week, where the price of butter's going up, but apparently they're having like an insanely fucking terrible time getting trains to run. Like, look, there's like massive container backups because all of the trains need these certain ball bearings that they're being sanctioned on. They can't use the Chinese ones. They don't work in this situation. And so, and they have like no mechanics. They don't have enough mechanics because they all went into the war effort. And so they can't get trains to run. And so there's videos. I wish I could find a video for you. I had it. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to find it in time. There's videos of train, like the train cars being put onto trucks. They're doing train, like taking every car off the train, putting each one on a truck and trying to, which is like, insanely inefficient, just to get it to Moscow. So, they're having a real slowdown. They're having inflation and a ton of goods. Definitely problems are settling in. So I don't know how this plays out. I mean, Russia appears to be winning the war part, but at what cost to their domestic economy? And then we're also nearing minute to midnight World War III. This is all happening this week. What is this insane fucking week, bro? What if Russia tries to launch the nukes, but they can't get the nukes on the train? I can't. Saying I can't for something like this is so funny. I can't. They want to nuke us to death, but the train doesn't run. I can't. I'm losing it. I'm fucking losing it. Gallows humor? Yeah, I mean that's this stream in a nutshell, dude, for a lot of things. So I'm not knocking you. Oh, speaking of Russia, I just want to reiterate that while I am talking about this, I'm not being too critical of Vladimir Putin because I have a second floor to the place that I live, and I would hate to fall out a fucking window like this Russian ballet dancer yesterday. Notorious Putin critic fell out of a window. A ballet dancer, notoriously graceful, somehow fell out of a 5th floor apartment in St. Petersburg. Just so many unsafe windows in Russia for some reason. St. Petersburg, Russia, obviously. That's a picture of him when he jumped out. Jeez, too soon. Too soon, all right? That's funny and give it a year, bro. Let someone else die. Wouldn't have been a problem if they were better at ballet or they had a shorter apartment. So anyway, that was insane to see. And this is, by the way, just so you don't think it's like a Twitter thing, this is very real. This guy's fucking dead. After falling from building, after falling out of window, fell off a 5th floor balcony, 100% murdered for being critical of Putin. Do you think that if someone was critical of Putin, but they had a ground floor apartment, that he would just be like shaking his fist and think, I have nothing I can do? Do you think if you like had a ground floor apartment and like put mattresses outside the windows, that there would be actually no counter and you could say whatever the fuck you want? Falls into basement. What if he actually thought of his window as just a coincidence? It's just, there's a lot of people who have fallen out of windows since Putin invaded Ukraine. Just a shocking number of people who keep falling out of windows. So it's like, he may have been clumsy, but it sure is suspicious. Maybe Russia has really unsafe windows. Maybe Russia has really unsafe window. I know. But I think realistically. Putin's a bit of a one-trick pony. He blew up a plane, bro. He's not a one-trick pony. If you're critical of Putin, he'll find a way. He'll find a way. So there was that. What else was there? There was more. There was more insane stuff happening in the world. This has been such a crazy week, which is... Oh! And then the main thing, dude. It's not the main thing, but I really wanted to talk about it. Bro, there's a car company called Jaguar. Maybe you know it, maybe you don't. They're a British car company that as recently as 2016, 17 were phenomenally successful. They were selling a ton of cars. They have had a really, really tough couple of years. The sales continue to drop. And so this year, they figured out how they're going to turn it all around. They're going to rebrand from this to this. This will surely turn around years of declining sales. Just imagine this arrow flipped upside down to the moon. Once they see this fucking logo, holy shit, these cars will move off the lot. Straight to the moon. And I have to be honest with you. They also paired it. Listen, I'm generally someone who makes fun of people for getting up in arms about games or ads and calling them, oh, this is so woke or whatever. But I also want to understand that there's a bit of a cultural moment, at least, that brands need to be ready for. Jaguar is not ready for it, and this is one of the worst ads I've ever seen in my life. For a, you know, I want you to watch this ad, and I just want you to understand, like, the type of people that buy Jaguar cars and what they're going for. I just can't see how they thought this would work, is what I'm saying. I just want you to watch this and try to envision how they thought this was going to turn around years of declining sales at Jaguar. There's no car in it. There's not even a car in it. It's like a parody of I can't, there's no way I could defend this. This is a terrible ad. And who is it for? that's gonna buy a Jaguar, like it's not necessarily a luxury highest end car, but it's like the tier right below that. It's so I don't know. I feel like the team behind this just missed the assignment. The only way this could work, because it obviously stirred up a lot of controversy, and it's rare. It's rare that I would ever, want to agree implicitly with Elon Musk, but his response to this was the same thing. I can't see a good outcome from this ad. The only way this could work, I want to imagine this. This is my marketing thought. I was thinking about this today. I was like, how would you salvage this? If they do this ad, they get a bunch of controversy. They get a bunch of people being like, wow, too woke or whatever. Get a bunch of responses. They get Elon to fucking retweet it angrily or whatever. Like, angrily. Next week, they do the exact opposite ad culturally. So it's like big truck, guns in field, K Kona style ad. They also don't show the car. Okay? All right? Then the third week, they do an ad of like a cool looking, this is nearly impossible, but a cool looking British guy in a Jaguar who's like, I don't fucking care either way. Like it puts both the ads away. Like for those who don't give a shit about this. And then it's like, then it's the cool British guy driving away. And it's like, if you want to be outside of this back and forth, do you understand? Do you understand how that would be fucking cinema? Then all the people in America that want to be like above it, they want to be like enlightened centrists. They go buy a Jaguar to signal to other people that they're like, I'm not part of this fucking, I don't care about it. I don't care about the too woke stuff. And I don't care about the, if they did that, I think it would be like a really clever way of using outrage on the internet to generate interest in a brand campaign. And then, but I don't think they're going to do that. I think this is just their campaign. I think this is just their campaign. I think it sucks ass. But I think that would be so cool had they done that. Like, have you ever seen the where is it? Damn, can I find it? I found it. This one. If the second ad was like this.
America has some big problems.
You're either strong or you're not.
Paid for by Washington special interests.
I'm Marjorie Green, and I approve this ad.
I'm Michelle Fiore, and I'm running for governor.
I got a big truck.
Control over our economy.
Yep, I just said that.
I'm running for Congress to put an end to this hogwash, to strip power from the federal government.
And that ain't going to happen.
I own guns.
To defend your rights.
And politics as usual.
Ban vaccine mandates.
It's time to fight back.
Just fucking blasting a beer that says socialism vaccine mandates on it.
Ban vaccine mandates.
It's time to fight
This is
back.
so crazy as a non-American. You guys will catch up. Don't worry. We're ahead of the game. Anyway, that type of ad that plays well in America. I think that would be hilarious follow-up. I think that'd be hilarious follow-up. That plays well. All those people got elected. All those people got elected, bro. It worked. Have you seen the Coke ad? Yeah, Coke did a AI generated ad. I hate to even give it attention. It's so bad that my impression is that I don't know, they're trying to farm it in some way, but it's I can't find it. I mean, I can find people talking about it, but I can't find the actual fucking. Is it? Dude. There it is. Play when the Coca-Cola robot breaks into your house and forces you to buy 10 cases. But the problem is not like with the tiny error. I mean, whatever. Well, it's not like it's not like there is. The thing is, it's tough to even say because this ad, were it made by humans, would also be bad. It's just extra worse because it's soulless slop. But it would also be soulless. It would also be bad. The production of the ad is, I mean, it's the concept of the ad is bad. They've had good Christmas commercials. They have a little bit of heart in them, you know? The key is always like some little short story they tell, usually through facial expressions only. They didn't have that. Like there's only one good holiday ad. Okay?
It's the thirstiest time of the year. I have just one query. Want a Sprite cranberry?
AI could never do that. There's no machine that could deliver that line with such picture perfect nuance. Every syllable is enunciated to perfection.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
God damn, dude. Makes you want to buy 20. Now that's an ad, dude. You get chills. You get chills. This guy got fucking 4 back-to-back triple doubles at age 40, and he could also act like this. It's unreal. I do actually think he acted pretty well in this scene.
My boy got a girlfriend. Like, man, it's been forever.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been like 6 years since Sheila, and
Yep.
that only lasted like 5 weeks.
Yep. There was Debbie.
Debbie didn't even tell you where she lived.
Yeah, she thought I was a psycho. She kept calling me Dexter.
What I'm saying is you got to go for it. Listen, Aaron, you need to focus if you want to take it to the next level.
Right.
You have to. Like, you got to give it everything you want if you want this one, man. It's like when I lost the championship in 2011, I worked on my game twice as hard, worked on my post-up game, and we wound up winning the championship twice.
Yeah. I don't feel like that applies to me, but I appreciate the thought.
Aaron, you have to take a risk.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You have to. It's like when I decided to go back to Cleveland. I wasn't totally sure they was going to welcome me back, man. But they did. They welcomed me back with open arms and an open heart.
Yeah, they did. Again, I feel like that applies more to you. Like, I don't even live in Cleveland. But again, I appreciate the thought.
Cleveland, Ohio? You talking about the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Or maybe we go down to Canton to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. You know Superman was created in Cleveland?
Yeah, no, I know Superman was created in Cleveland. You've told me that a number of times.
You ever see Cuyahoga Sunset?
No.
Do you know Cleveland's great for the whole family?
Yes, I do. You tell me that all the time. You randomly just text me that.
And what's wrong with that?
Weird. It's weird.
I got free texting.
Why are you trying to always sell me on Cleveland?
When are you gonna come to Cleveland?
I'll come when I have the time. I just don't have the time right now. I'll come when I have the time. I've just been really
I like
busy.
the ending.
You visit me in Miami all the time.
Yeah, but that's Miami. I mean,
what's the difference between Miami and Cleveland? It's the same.
You're right. It's the same.
Exactly. Okay, so you had the salmon, about $14.
What are you doing, man?
Yeah, 2 Cokes.
Dude, are you trying to split the bill?
Look, I told you those refills weren't free.
No. We're not splitting the bill. Pick up the check.
Why do I have to pick up the check?
Because you're LeBron James.
Listen, don't look at me no differently now just because I got a little money. Like, I don't know how long this could last. Anything can happen.
Right.
I'm not about to end up like MC Hammer. Listen, you owe $32.43.
You know what? I'll pay it, but you gotta
No,
pick up a check every once in a while.
No. Don't pay the whole thing. Just pay your part. It's better for our friendship. Equals forever.
All right, fine. All right, I'll put my credit card in. Put a credit card in. We'll split it.
That's what I'm talking.
Fuck you.
I think I left my wallet.
You.
It's right in the car.
I love that scene. That's just cinema. It's just very funny. By the way, thank you for the gift. What the fuck? 50 gifties? Nova Matt me. Thank you for the 50 gifties. And the message, Bill Hader is so funny. He truly is so funny. He truly is so funny. Thank you for the 50 gifties. Say that. Got people talking and thinking about Coke, so it won. So I want to talk about that real quick. I've mentioned this a lot back in the day, but we don't talk about marketing as much or like ads as much anymore. The idea that an ad just gets the people talking and it's good is not hold up. Like the idea that there's no such thing as bad press is not true. It's not true unless you're totally unknown and need to get at least some kind of exposure. I'll just give you a thoughtful example. If McDonald's were to put out a social media video of rats shitting in their food, that would get a lot of press. That would get a lot of press. A lot of news articles would be written. It would not be good for the brand. It would not sell more McDonald's. It would be, that's a illustrative example, but there's plenty of examples of ads that have backfired or changed public perception of a brand that caused it to lose sales. There's definitely I don't think this is big enough of a deal. I feel like the people that are mad about this AI ad, myself included, are not a big enough percentage of the population. It's just not going to go that far. But I do think it hasn't helped. It doesn't make Coca-Cola seem more warm or welcoming or good. The problem is Pepsi sucks, so no one else can go anywhere. Pepsi should clap back with making an ad where LeBron destroys a TV playing the ad with a baseball bat. That'd go hard as fuck. That would go hard as fuck. However, that's Pepsi's problem usually, is that they make ads that show Coke in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Pepsi's greatest ads, like the one where the guy puts down 2 Cokes to stand up and order a Pepsi from the vending machine. The thing is, you're spending 90% of your screen time talking about Coke. They just need to make their own. They need to stand out. They need like an actual good, not a desperate throw 14 celebrities in there type ad. Have you seen those YouTube ads for the shitty mobile game with Homelander in it? Dude, why does what's his name? Anthony Starr? Why does he do those ads? They are all over the place. Let me see. He's on a hit show. I wonder how much how much the bag is for those.
stupid game isn't real.
It's called Last War. It's going viral because the developers made a real game based off the fake game in the ads. Watch. Okay, here we go. Last War. All right, I'm multiplying, which is great because I need to kill all these little red men, and there's more of me to do it. Shooting the tires out, killing more, scoring points. Yeah, oh!
Dude, when he said points, I felt that. I guess that's how when I play games, I want points. It's funny because I get offered ads like these, and you read the talking points, and he's not even, I don't think everybody knows this, but he's not even playing the game. They just include the footage and they tell you what to say, and then it's just layered over it. So you're not even, you.
Ooh. And now there's a lot more of me, which is better to shoot all these tires. It's great. Now I'm gonna multiply into a whole gang of blue guys to take out the red guys, particularly this big red guy, and he took me out with one punch. Download Last War, the new virus.
Oh, League Tuesdays. How's he doing? 3-3 fiddlesticks. Interesting. That was 2 punches, by the way, Anthony Starr. Let's see. He's 1-1, I guess. 2-1, 2-1, 1-1. We'll see. I think Ludwig can do it, is what I'll say. After playing with him on my game to plat, we got one last duo in, and I got to plat. He hung. He hung with the golds. I think he's fine. He could do it. Oh no, he's not hung. His penis is very small. It's extremely tiny. Magnifying glass small. You can't. But he hung with the golds in League of Legends. You say college grades don't matter for the context of getting a job. It's not exactly what I say. What I say is this. Outside of your first job, grades don't matter. And so, yeah, graduating with fucking perfect GPA is going to make it easier, especially in CS or engineering, 100%. But at the end, what I'm really giving that advice to is people that are considering dropping out because they have like some D's or whatever, some double D's or D's nuts. No, like that, people that are considering dropping out because like they're not doing that great and they're struggling. My advice is more like, if you think you could finish even with a bad GPA, that is a lot better, especially because then you're not punting the money you already spent away. And after the first job, it won't matter. So I would just not get I wouldn't get so caught up on grades is what I'm saying. Outside of like super stellar 4.0, it's like you can just not include your GPA. It's not a big deal. I put my high school GPA grade on my resume. I'm 30. Can I ask where you held back 15 years or what? Why the fuck would that still be on there at 30? Your high school PE GPA. Oh, I see. So, okay. Well, obviously you want to show me you're an athlete. You could do it ironically if you got like some fucking killer ass resume and then you include your GPA and be like, yeah, look what it's like my favorite LinkedIn page. Which is fucking Jensen. Dishwasher, busboy, waiter at Denny's for 5 years, then founder and CEO of NVIDIA for 31 years. I think that's such a badass It's such a badass. He obviously had more jobs in this, but he cut him out to make this very fucking. It's just a Giga Chad LinkedIn. And this is the most valuable company in the world. I think that's badass, dude. I gotta be honest with you. That's a good look. Yeah, he cut out his years at AMD. It'd be funny, you can write recommendations. It'd be funny if his old boss at Denny's wrote a thing here and talked about how shit he was. Dog shit dishwasher, dog shit busboy, dog shit waiter. Truly awful to work with, doesn't respond to direction well. Would not recommend for any future restaurant roles. It is a Darman ass resume. Always talking about his stupid side hustle. Did you buy the Enron trademark? Yes, I did. Thanks for asking. Fucking narc. Yeah, I bought it. This is mine. I own this. And if you talk about it again, I'll sue you. So watch your fucking tongue. LeBron met him at a bus and knew he was going to be big. Yeah, Braun called it. Braun called it. Okay, wait. What else? There was just a few more things I wanted you guys to know about. We talked about Ukraine, Russia, about Jaguar, which is tragic. All right, last thing. I just want to keep you guys updated on things I'm seeing. Okay? I want to keep you updated on things I'm seeing. So, housing starts came out today. Housing starts is number of new houses that have started construction. They have been declining precipitously. Oh, you can't see on this. Purple line is housing starts. Orange line is housing completions. Housings that have finished construction. Obviously, the purple line usually leads the orange line, so this one will gap down to catch up to it as they're not being started. You still can't see it. Sorry. Fuck. Well, that's annoying. My camera's just in the way. This data came out today. Now, what this generally will mean, again, this is like what happened. Last time this declined was, again, 07, 08. It clearly seems like we had a peak in housing construction in 2021, and it is heading downhill. Unless mortgage rates go drastically lower, houses aren't moving, they aren't selling, and so people are not constructing them anymore. Now, that has a lot of multiple effects, but one of the big ones is this. You still can't see it, but I can move my chart here. This is housing construction jobs, which peaked in 2021, have now been declining pretty fast. So red line is houses under construction and blue line is housing jobs. I think we're going to have, or unemployed Americans, I think employment in construction is going to go way down and hurt the labor market. What happened in 2020 is COVID. You have to take off all COVID data. Like the actual date of COVID, it breaks every economic chart. Like those few months in 2020 break every economic chart because like unemployment went to like fucking 40% or something. You have to just ignore it. But it really is like, I think I have another good chart here. I hope I can find it. There's only one area outside of the government that is doing okay for jobs, and that's healthcare. If you are not getting a government job or a healthcare job, it is harder than it has been in years to find a job. It's like, including construction, including blue collar work, and especially in white collar work. My whole house works in healthcare. There, you're good then. You're set. Grim Stevie, thank you for the 14 months. Also, The number of houses on the market in like 3 more Florida cities hit the peak since 2007. I think it was Jacksonville, Tallahassee. I don't remember the third one, but 3 more Florida cities have just had a peak of houses on the market they can't sell. It just keeps going up. Like, if you live in those areas, if anybody lives in Florida and Texas, you have to notice that, like, the supply of available homes is getting higher and higher, and they're just not selling. They're not moving. No way, just drop prices? Yeah, they're going to have to. That's what I'm saying, but they don't want to. They're trying desperately not to. They're holding on. They're doing whatever they can to drop prices because they don't want to lose money, but they're going to have to drop prices. Does that mean prices will go down? Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good thing, but it's painful. And you know what I'm saying? It builds up and up and up, and then prices crash, and then we have all the problems that come with that. But yes, I agree that eventually they have to come down. Fuck boomers, let that shit pop. I agree with fuck boomers, but new Minecraft movie trailer. Oh, that was the last piece of news. That was the last piece of news.
Minecraft trailer.
Well, let's watch this first. We'll watch the trailer, and then I want to watch the bigger piece of news.
Take 2.
I am Steve. As a child, I yearned for the mines, but something always got in the way.
Go on! Get out of here!
But the call of the mines was too strong. So one day, I started digging and digging.
That's Steve's origin story. He was a child that yearned for the mines who digged so much he found a digital world.
Until I found this. A wonderland where anything you can imagine is possible. As long as what you imagine can be built out of blocks.
Got a boy?
Where are we?
Wait, who are you again?
Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison. Gamer of the Year 1989. Whatever. I barely think about it.
Welcome to the overworld.
He's got kind of a Doc vibe. I'll be honest. With that, I guess Billy Mitchell. I guess Billy Mitchell more is a real.
You can make.
This place makes no sense.
Damn, they included chicken farming? That's kind of fucked up. That's like a horror beyond comprehension. Dude, I still feel guilt for the chicken farm that I built in Minecraft in that server with Ludden Stands. It was like industrial scale chicken murder, thousands a day. They were cramped into a 1x1 block, just fucking...
This place makes no sense.
Don't I know it?
There are dark forces who want to destroy this world. If we want to stop them, we're going to need to create something amazing. Let's go to the stash.
This is our decision. Nothing we can do. We've got the vision. Now let's have some fun. Yeah.
What's this junk?
An ender pearl. Teleports you to wherever you throw it.
Yeah, right.
And that was the only one I had. No biggie.
We were fated to pretend.
Oh yeah, there's one more thing you need to know.
Great. Now it's dark.
Creepers?
Did that feel quick to anyone else?
be great if, like, right at this point in the movie, it becomes a very serious, dark horror movie, and Jason Momoa gets ripped alive, limb from limb, like Saw-style body horror. It gets super fucking dark. Jack Black, you find out, is actually crazy, and they don't feel safe around him, and they're in his fucking cabin, and it's the only place safe from the creepers where they don't. That'd be a real fucking movie. Anyway, once you see this fantastic movie, you're going to be able to take your experience to the real world, because Minecraft is doing a $110 million global theme park deal in the UK and the US. Minecraft World is real. All of you are poggying. Many of you are too old to be poggying. You will not be allowed in. I assume, like Legoland, they will stop you at the door if you don't have a child accompanying you. Anyway, this is happening. Okay, you can go to Minecraft World and you can buy a plushy fucking pig, and you can go on a minecart roller coaster and you can live your dream. It's going to be, for some people, truly epic. Personally, I'll be too busy watching Minecraft Parkour Civilization again to catch things I missed the first time, but you guys enjoy your little fun and games. You know what I'm saying? I take Minecraft seriously, so it's not a game to me. Does that not just promote kidnapping? I'm sorry, do you think Legoland not allowing adults to enter without a kid is promoting kidnapping? That there's an uptick in kidnapping so that people can get access to Legoland? That doesn't... That seems like such a high-risk, low-reward situation. You have to steal a child and then go to a public location just to look at Legos, and then you're almost certainly going to jail. It's like the Japanese thing where you rent a kid. They should have that at the door. At the entrance to Legoland, you can rent an orphan just to take them around the park for one day. Anyway, it was sad for Ari because she wanted to go to Legoland because she loves Legos. Just because she was near one time and they wouldn't let her in without a kid. I was like, it was fucked up. I was like, we just let her fucking look at the Legos. It's crazy. She's paying admission. It is kind of fucked up. You're right. Anyway, I had one more thing about rich people not being able to buy wine, but I kind of want to save it for maybe a video. I guess the long and short of it is exactly as it sounds. There's like 6.3 billion fewer bottles of wine sold this year than in like 2017. Rich people are buying drastically fewer wine. I'm not sure even why, but there is an extreme downtick. It could be that there is this is the theory that I've heard, but again, I'm not 100% confirmed on this. It's not the ultra rich that are cutting back on wine. There's like a upper middle class striver that buys things like luxury watches, semi-luxury cars, and wine, and all the people are tightening their belts. All of the upper middle class, like white collar, luxury adjacent striving is they've been cutting back on expensive shit. Because again, watch sales are way down, Jaguar sales are way down, and wine sales are way down. Yeah, like a BMW type person is cutting back on spending is the idea, but I'm not 100% on that. I just know that wine is having a serious cutback. Yeah, it could also be Ozempic. It could be a rise in Ozempic. There's a lot of things it could be. I don't know. I don't 100% know. Are you cutting back, big guy? I actually fucking hate wine. Wine does not do it for me. I'm not a beer bear. I'm like a cocktail guy, you know? I like you know what I like? You know my drink of choice is? A nice Moscow Mule. A nice Moscow Mule. That's my fucking drink of choice. In 2024, yikes. I'm not a communist for that. Yeah, dude. You get it in a copper mug. This is like, this is my dream drink right here. This looks so fucking good. I'm trying to get a little lit. That's a fucking great drink, dude. Tastes fucking good as all hell. A Moscow Mule, baby. Do you fuck with whiskey sour? Yeah, I like a whiskey sour. That looks so woke. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it is a little woke to drink a Moscow Mule. Most of them taste like burned ginger gasoline. Yeah, I should probably just fucking pop an Alp and drink fucking moonshine. Yeah. Anyway, Moscow Mule is my drink of choice, but I get a whiskey sour every now and then, or a whiskey ginger. Whiskey ginger's pretty good. Michelob is the drink for you, white guy. No. My beer of choice is the champagne of beer, Miller High Life. Which I guess does sound a little bit woke. But I love a High Life, bro. I love a High Life. A Miller High Life, a Moscow Mule. I'm set. My 46-year-old billiards teammate drinks High Life. I'm sorry, you're on a billiards team with people that have kids your age probably, and you're lecturing me on what isn't cool. I feel like that says more about you. I've had a chips and salsa flavored ale in my fridge for 2 months that I'm too scared to drink. Gross. Chips and salsa flavored ale? Why get that? Why not just get beer that tastes good and then get chips and salsa? That sounds terrible. Beer guys have truly gone too far. 10-year-old pump and dumping 30K. What the fuck is this?
Are we bonded yet, or what's good?
Nearly 2 mil.
Bro's name is Gen Z Quant.
Literally just saw this book migrate. He doesn't even know what's going on.
How can you hear it?
Wait, what?
Oh, thanks.
Wait, what?
He said, wait,
Wait,
what?
I'm so confused.
What? Oh,
Bro.
yo, it's nuked. Why is it nuked?
No way.
Oh.
Holy fuck! Holy fuck!
You full clip.
Holy fuck! Thanks for the 20 bandos. Oh,
Yeah, he did.
Yo! 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 Yo!
No fucking way. He actually pumped. He fucking rugged people live.
Yo, 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 yo.
Dude, the economy's. This is MicroStrategy. This is fucking Palantir moving to the NASDAQ. We are in the fucking end game, dude. This is the absolute end game. And this is crazy. This is crazy. We got fucking grade schoolers live rugging people for 20 grand.
Yo, what the fuck?
This is crazy.
No, bro.
This is so fucking wild. I gotta hear that again. Bro, it's so funny. He's faking a technical problem. He's like, what's going on? As he switches scenes so he can dump. That's so fucking scummy.
He doesn't even know what's going on.
How can you hear it?
Wait, what?
Oh, thanks.
Wait, what?
He said, wait,
Wait,
what?
I'm so confused.
What? Oh,
Bro.
yo, it's nuked. Why is it nuked?
No way. Oh, holy fuck! Holy fuck!
You full clip.
Holy fuck! Thanks for the 20 bandos. Oh.
Yeah, he...
This kid was born into this system. This kid was born into a system of grift, and he's become the ultimate grifter. That's crazy. It's so naked. I can't even be mad about it. It's crazy. I mean, this is exactly what Logan Paul did, but Logan Paul tried to be a snake about it. It's a game. It's a really fun game. This kid is honest. You know, I'd respect Logan more if he just said this. So anyway, that guy's gonna be in Trump's cabinet any day. That guy might win Treasury Secretary. That guy might be Scott fucking Besnick. This guy might be Treasury Secretary any fucking day now. He might replace Lena Khan, actually. Might replace Lena Khan. Chat, I think this round of time to stream, we should watch something, perhaps? And by that, I mean nothing. I'm actually going to end. I was going to do a house. I'm sorry. I was going to do a house, but I realized I have to watch 100 fucking Hitman entries. I forgot. I was like, I'll watch it and go to bed. No, I have to watch 100 entries. I have to watch 100 entries of fucking Hitman. I'm sorry, but I gotta do it. I'll be back tomorrow with the grand finale of the Hitman contract. And some other stuff. Good talking with you today. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Watch this short clip. What is this? This is just gonna be a clip of me saying something like, I can't wait to play fucking Metal Gear Solid 4 or whatever. And you're like, wow, you better play it. Every clip that you link me is like that. It's like fucking me 15 years ago being like, yeah, I'll try that game sometime. And you're like, wow, that's it. Confirmed. Tomorrow, Hitman contract. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, wait, can I show you something? Wait, before you leave. Did a Spectacor's contract finish? Did a Spectacor finish his contract? Because I submitted a run. And I wanted to show you guys. But I don't want to reveal it too early. It ended last night? Okay, good. Let me show you. Let me show you. So a Spectacor and I are both running contract competitions. And I told him I would submit for his if he submitted for mine. And so I dusted off the old fucking clown, you know, see what I got. And I got, I believe, a top 10 time. I got a top 10 time on a Spectacor's contract. I put in a few hours. I think I made some cool thing. At least top time on the leaderboard. Probably not anymore. I assume someone edged it out, but the point is it's a fucking cool strategy. So I'm going to do it with no cam so you can see. It's a cool strategy. I feel like fucking sick about it. So it's these 5 targets. It's all in the bank. It's in New York, which is one of my favorite maps. So I cut the cutscene. I shoot here to make this guy walk over here, get him away. And the sound of my gunshot makes the girl behind me turn around.
Huh? Have you seen Savalas down here recently?
She never comes down.
So while she's investigating the sound of my gunshot, see? Then I open the door. I run back. Boom! Then I make these 2 guys panic, okay? Headshot. Perfect long-range headshot. Then I shoot here to make this girl get up from her desk and come stand right here.
Somebody help me!
Then this target up on the 3rd floor, I take this angle through the window. I body shot him, so he's going to run all the way down to me. Then I pick up this propane tank, and I set a taser trap. He's going to run all the way down to that taser trap. Then I get this headshot right here. Then those 2 guys I tracked earlier ran away, so this corner is open. So I go over here and I do the fucking through the wall. I do the fucking cover end glitch to get to the wall, and now I'm down on the 1st floor. Then I toss a taser from this corner where no one can see me. I'm waiting for no one to get seen. Taser's accident kill. And when that guy picks up the taser, I trigger it. He picks it up. I shock him to death. At the same time, the guy upstairs hits my bomb. Boom! I thought that was pretty swag. So we'll see if it gets featured. I don't know. There's probably like a million good runs, but I thought it was a pretty cool route. I was pretty proud of it. And I could have shaped it down more, but I kind of just wanted to show the strat. So anyway, that's it. That's my bang, bang, bang. Thanks for watching. Adios, amigos. See you tomorrow for more Hitman. Appreciate you. Tip your waitresses. We'll raid a Spectacore. Why not? Thanks for the Atrioc 7s. 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7. Goodbye.